Hello and welcome back to Gold Squadron Podcast. My name is William Hegwood. Today, I'm joined by Chris Allen.
Hi, hang on, I'm checking the odds so I know how to bet properly to try to game the system. Very important. The
real reason he's helping out today to be on the to be in the house of gambling.
All right.
Let's talk about this round. We have This is the last round of Heat 2 Gen Con's World Qualifier Open. There are four World Qualifier spots available at the end of this tournament. Every player battling it out, which is by far the most elusive prize, that World's Qualifier. This, though, just the second day of Swiss, and we will take a look at the players here. We got Andrew Nuckols, Mr. Krollpaw himself, versus Jason Dunshie. Empire versus Rebels, a classic matchup here. We are playing Scramble the Transmissions, the same as last round if you've been following along. This is a scenario where you need to spend your perform action step to claim an objective at range 0 to 1. If that objective remains yours at the end of the round, you will score 1 mission point. First to 20 wins, and of course you do get points for the ships destroyed, but no half points today. And I feel like someone kicked our camera.
Yeah, I was trying to find the cloaked rebel ships, and I could not find them. I think
they were very much cloaked. I'm going to correct that.
All right, Will's off to cloak. I'll go over some lists.
Yeah, so let's start loose.
I couldn't parse that to English, but I'm going over lists. Will's doing geometry in front of me. It's very entertaining. Okay, we're good. All right, so we have seen similar to this Empire list all day, if you're paying attention to the stream and to just Gen Con pictures and matchups and blah, 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 period. This Vader plus these specific 5 TIE fighters is like a meta-force. So to quickly hit it, you're looking at Darth Vader in the Defender, Malice Juke Heavy Laser Cannon, the most standard of standard Darth Vaders. He does an extremely large amount of damage as we all get seasick as Will adjust the camera. If he bullseyes you, he does even more. There's two basic variations. We see heavy laser cannon and cluster missiles. Both are 4-point upgrades. So really you're, oh my god, I'm going to get sick. You're going to see 2 versions kind of based on what you expect to play against. So heavy laser cannon, significantly better against First Order stuff. Cluster missiles significantly better against Empire stuff, like TIE swarms and such, where you just want to take as many shots as possible, whereas heavy laser cannon Vader's trying to just erase TIE bombers, more or less, and Kylos, Whisper Kylos. And then we have all of the 2-point TIE fighters. Wampa, just with elusive to make him more annoying to shoot, to try to get his extra die by having people not shoot him. This Iden's a little different than what we're used to seeing. The Crackshot, Deadeye Shot HLC is way different. Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to Will. We're probably as good as it's going to get.
I mean, it's better, right?
Oh, yeah, it's significantly better. Yeah. There's a little space, but it's fine.
We'll adjust. I overcorrect. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, somebody observer had definitely kicked the camera, or they, like, sometimes they might have scooted the table or something. It's fine.
So I was going over lists. We talked about Vader some. We have all the 2-point TIE fighters again, no surprise. There aren't any really surprise upgrades in Mr. Curlpaw's list other than items. HLC Crackshot Deadeye Shot is very invested into bullseye shots.
Really? Assuming he's going to get item bullseyes, yeah.
I mean, which, I guess if you know you're going to play against U-Wings, then all good.
Fair enough. As a note, Mangva is the gray one, whereas Saw is the white and blue. We can rightfully assume that's Wampa moving first.
Yep, and I'm going to start talking about U-Wings.
All right.
So, I don't want to say everyone's been sleeping on Snapshot, as it's like some secret card that no one's read. But there's kind of a misconception around how good Snapshot is. So people simultaneously have the view that, like, man, veteran turret gunner dorsal turrets are incredible and broken, but Snapshot sucks. And it's like, Snapshot is just a veteran turret gunner dorsal turret every turn. It's very difficult to not get a snapshot shot when you're going to have a primary shot on something, especially if you're low initiative, and especially on a U-wing, which is just going to stop. So the nice thing there is, one, there are 4 snapshots in this list, so we're just getting an extra 3 to 4 attacks a turn. Generally, probably more realistically, like 2 to 3. But in addition to that, it just burns through. So these 3 agility ships will eventually just take damage from these snapshots. And every time they do, oh no, Jake, not like this! Oh, that is a brutal start to the game. You hate to see it. So half of Jake just gone off the bat. That's going to make life harder. I don't know how else to put it. But the other things on these U-Wings, so nothing crazy special on Magva. She stops offensive rerolls, really just there to slow down alpha strikes. Saw is here with Clan Rin Commandos. Oh, now
we're answering questions again.
Yep. So, yeah. Clan Ren Commandos just for more damage output. There's a lot of bonus attacks here in this Rebel list. Kind of a deceptive amount. You've got 3 to 4 snapshot shots or 2 to 4 snapshot extra shots a turn. You've got 4 extra 2-die shots from Clan Ren Commandos. And then obviously Wedge just does damage. If I remember, it's been a while. I believe Wedge and Snapshot work together just fine, which makes his snapshots very powerful.
No.
Wedge A-Wing is primary only, huh? Gross. Wedge X-Wing
turns out Procket was a little bit too much.
Pretty good trick. Yeah.
It was still a little bit too much for Wedge's ability.
Which is funny because APTs are fine if you're Wedge X-Wing. Do whatever.
Well, you pay 2 extra points.
True.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the dice cam. I tried to correct it. Hopefully, it's fine.
Cool.
Luckily, it's the last game of the day, so.
Yep, it is.
And it should be a great one. Except for that, Jake trying to avoid the joust here.
And this exactly right here is why we're seeing so many Iden Versios, because you can trade your Iden Versio charge for a proton torpedo. It's a pretty good trade.
That's amazing.
And it's not even for a proton. That's not even accurate. Sorry. If you happen to roll not great on a defensive die, roll against a proton torpedo, then you can trade it. But sometimes you just roll 3 symbols and it's like, sure, I'll take 1 from this proton torpedo, whatever.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that you are Kristen Miller name blind.
Wedge, calm down, chill, okay? We're going fast.
He saw the blue A-Wing and said Jake.
Correct. Oh yeah, I need to update Wedge's shields. That's what's happening. But yeah,
we're going name blind.
All right. Well, you know what? If Mitch is gonna bully, can I get more happy birthdays at Mountie's Delight? It's his birthday.
Mountie's Delight, adorable. Somehow that boost fit. Wow.
Wow, that is wild. Yeah, crazy. Okay. And where does Vader?
That's a strange lane for Vader. But he won. I mean, HLC Jake right here. Goodbye. Thanks for the 4 points.
Yeah, the game could just end right
at
this.
HLC Wedge right here.
No, you know what? It's Jake.
It's Jake until he dies, and then he will get a new name of Wedge.
Respawn. Yeah, we've just these first engagement turns have been so. Granted, this one probably shouldn't be ultra brutal.
Yeah, who said it? Yeah, so I'm surprised it didn't coordinate the boost for Jake, so he can take a focus as well. Why not?
Yeah, I agree for Jake.
Yep, he's gonna be looking at the old HLC.
But yeah, this is not guaranteed to kill him, but it's very close to guaranteed to kill him. This is really bad. Here is Vader with his.
I feel like this dice box is way wrong because you just put those in the middle. So.
And Jake will get juked and be destroyed. And that is, sorry, Wedge. Oh my God. I was ironically jaking, and now I'm non-ironically jaking. And Jake is gone. And that is a, Wedge is gone. Make it stop, my poor brain. Wedge is gone.
That's all right. We'll never make that mistake again.
True. So. We still will. And we'll be talking about how sad the opening engagement was for Jason. It's just brutal.
Yeah, like again, with Vader out, Juke Vader on the board, no ship is safe.
Yeah, you were not allowed to hit rocks when Vader's around.
Okay, this is that Torp.
Yep.
Coming in. He's gonna pick up all 3 there. 2 eyeballs and a blank. So not really helpful.
Yep. I mean, realistically, it's all eating an item charge anyways, unless
We'll
Andrew decides to. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. I'll take a crit. That's fine.
Take a crit. Take a crit.
That
no
hurts.
Deal.
No, Nano Antonio. That is a pun too far. We'll never make that miss Jake again. Too much.
There was a crit going down. I couldn't see it. Oh, I can assume what it was. And that was pink, which we said was Wampa.
Yep. Can you destroy Wedge while we're here? Thank you.
Okay. Quick lead here for Purple Creatives.
Yep. And I believe Andrew has the only scenario.
Yeah, they're checking anybody else shooting here. Wampa gets to shoot first. Don't discredit the Wampa.
Wampa is going to do his best. He's going to womp all over the place.
Ooh, Saw might have a shot on Vader here.
Maybe we might be able to sneak in 2 lucky damage here. No, there will be no damage sneaking.
Nope.
Definitely not. Straight to evade jail.
Yeah, is anybody else reaching here? Yeah, to be honest with you, I was looking at this. I didn't the Vader Iden swarm here.
Yep.
And I just didn't want to play Vader. It feels dirty.
Feels dirty. Well, the 2 lists I had packed up were the first order list we were talking about, and this.
Makes sense.
With some slightly different upgrades on Iden. And that's it.
Okay.
Both of them make you feel nice and dirty.
While they're counting points here, I'm just going to see if I can figure out this dice box.
Yep, you're all good. I will get the scenario points added, and we will talk about some options here. So, we are once again at the end of a turn 2 engagement, trying to figure out how to climb out of a hole that we have been dug into. So, U-wings can stop, and U-wings can rotate. Let's say we do that, right? So Wampa, realistically, so Saw is a 4. This is Saw. This is Saw. I think. That looks like Magva. Will's pointing at things like I should know what he's talking about, but I'm lost.
I colored them.
Yeah, but where's it match?
Where's it match?
Yeah, he's blue. What does blue mean?
He's blue.
Oh, like the ship model is blue. I guess. Is it blue? I don't know.
Yeah, it's white and blue.
All right.
This is great.
Gotcha. There's more bowling. Every day more bowling. Will breaking the GSP rules. Anyways, yeah, so Saw here's a 4, which makes the snapshotting harder because all these TIE fighters are 4, and if they move first, they will not get snapshotted because Saw's arc won't be rotated yet. Magva's already there, of course, so you don't have that problem. But yeah, like, so let's say Wampa goes like here. Suddenly, this is a range 2 snapshot, and he could just die. It's not particularly likely, but we're looking for outs here, and how we win the game is we probably start taking unlikely outcomes as Jason and just hoping for the best, because if we trade evenly from here, we lose badly. So it's time to swing for the fences. Let's see. It's always interesting to watch people play from this perspective, at least as long as they're still checked in, but it looks like Jason's still with us. So,
I don't know what's going on in Dion's game, but he's launched 2 chaff clouds, and one of his FO bombers is on top of one, ionized.
Big.
So I don't know what's happening over there.
I don't know that Dion does either.
Whatever it was,
Not a good look.
I think the day's wearing on him. And I believe he's facing down either Ray 2X-Wing or like Han 2X-Wing. I believe it's Resistance, though. I believe they're T-70s. Anyways.
We were just discussing so Ray, I always find these games kind of the most interesting because you're out of normal land. This is not going to be a standard game from here on out. If Jason plays a regular game, he just loses, right? So what do you do?
Yeah, what is up with these games? We're just like
we played
round 2, man. We're just like a significant ship is deleted.
And granted, if you're going to lose a ship turn 1 as the Rebels, you definitely want it to be Wedge, but really you just don't want it to happen. And Andrew is first player, which is probably bad news for Jason, because presumably he wants to rotate and start snapshotting things, and now will not have the opportunity. So here's my question for you. Do you take these snapshots into Wampa? It looks like he'll just have the one. Yeah. Looks like the answer is yes. Sad.
With snapshots, you take the first one available normally, unless you can almost guarantee.
Well,
like,
especially
you'd have to be so certain that you would get a second snapshot, not to shoot it right at
and
the
like
first
Wampa's
opportunity.
double stressed there. You're definitely going to shoot him later, so you might as well. Interesting. Okay, so we got the Vader block set up. Nice. I mean, this is awesome.
This is the maybe not the only way, but the best way this round. We get double evades, no offensive modifiers.
He's got coordinate from Saw, right?
I guess. Interesting. Anyways, the all-in on Vader this round might be the only way to make a significant impact early game.
Yeah. Well, and the nice thing is, like, so let's say there's 2 universes, right? If you set up blocks on Vader like this. So universe number 1 is you just block him and he doesn't shoot anything useful, and he's only shots range 0 and he doesn't really do meaningful damage. So even if you're not shooting him, it's like you can take 9 points out of the fight every round, every turn you block him, and he doesn't shoot anything else. Which is, you know, like, this is how you beat Vader Defender. If you're not going to kill him, which is hard, is to just keep blocking him away from things. Is that a reverse 1 turn? Will is eating and not chewing in the microphone like a kind person. Ah, gotcha. He's pointing out the Dead Man switch here. And Clanrin Commandos. Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised those didn't get launched.
Yeah. I didn't see who pointed out in chat. It was Steph. Steph, you're killing it today. With some helpful insight. Yeah, it could have been an opportunity there to get those commandos set up to cover the flank.
Yep.
Start straining.
Uh-oh. Now I think anywhere we block Vader, he's shooting something.
Yeah, I mean, kind of wanted him to... if he doesn't hard 3 out, I don't know what he's doing.
Probably just a 3 bank in or a 3 straight, probably. It's the secret of Vader is you can just... you only need to be scared after you get hit a little bit. Actually, he might...
Well, you're just going for the
U-wings. If he clears that, that would be incredible.
Wow. No. Yeah, they said, like, straight up no.
Yeah, no way. Okay. How thin are those curled paw templates?
You brought the thinnest ones.
Yeah, the custom Nuckols edition. Thinnest curled paw templates. Well, I mean,
Wow, he made it in front of Wedge,
Yep, and I think-
in front of Luke
and I think Wedge can snap. Or
That's-
I think he's got the snapshot too.
from
So if this is an art, he's probably got the snapshot.
player order is on the curl Paul, so he should get his evade. Well, he didn't fully execute.
Didn't fully execute.
So it would be his opportunity to
Snapshot before, I believe, before the focus.
I don't know how these things work.
Yeah, not an interaction I know off the top of my head, but it also looks like we've forgotten about the snapshot, sadly. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to check how this works really quick, because they're probably about to ask.
I assume that Jason's interacted with this before, but
Yep. But well, I'm not looking for snapshot. Did he roll? Oh, this is just a shot that's happening from Vader. All right,
it's
never
just a
mind.
regular shot.
Yep, we're good. Doesn't matter.
I believe it's the difference. They would both be after you execute.
I thought the red focus was part of the maneuver timing, but I don't remember because I haven't played anything that matters in a long time.
After it executes a maneuver before its perform action step, which would be with all the other after executing maneuver triggers. So it would be at the same time with snapshot, which would be first player token. I know I got kind of messed up here, but let's see if I can fix it. Oh, I'm looking at this screen. Obviously, it's not going to be there.
We are also fried over here. Apologies.
I still got to move that camera up. We'll fix it in the morning.
Sounds good.
The Royal Wii. Oh, that's pretty good. A hit from old Luke.
So here's the question: is this Wampa or Vader?
I mean, you shoot Vader without the evade, right?
Yeah, I mean, you just hope. All you got. There are 2 shields off of, I assume, Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There it is. UKR Dancer, Euchre Dancer, pointing out that he is using official templates.
Well, is he? Or are they Curl Paw replicas of official templates?
I assume they are official, but
I mean, it's probably a safe bet that they
it's
are.
probably a safe bet. For people asking those exact questions, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I believe we're on round 3.
Yes. And was that 1 damage into Luke?
Yeah, it's going to be a damage into Luke.
Another damage into Luke.
These are from the I-Force.
Are the Jingoists not in front? Are there no strains happening?
No. That's a second card on Luke.
Yep.
Jason, not excited about that.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
That's why I saw it flying, Luke. Just double blanking. No snapshots. You must be behind. Refresh your page. So 1 evade. We have a takes 1 here. That was a damage card. Went on to Wampa, I believe. That was from Saw. Now we'll move on to Magva Yarrow. This is probably into Wampa. I don't know how.
What 2 agility ship? What? I'm confused.
Well, that must have been, sorry, that must have been Valen Rudor shooting before Magva Yarrow. Here's Magva Yarrow's 4-dice attack. And we're going to evade it then. We're going to see an elusive. Oh, no, I think he flipped down the Wampa charge.
Gotcha.
Which he should have been down from Snapshot, but whatever.
that enough to destroy Luke?
Yep.
Goodbye, Luke. I lost track of damage there. Like, he should have a force to convert because he's defending, but must have had one hull left.
I mean, that's on the players. There's only so much I could do for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how much damage Luke had. I lost count very quickly. That was a lot of shots.
Taking a lot. Wampa got saved by Aiden, if anything. But I think he dodged the last shot, so I think he's fine. I don't think he took the last damage.
Okay, and they have the score as 2-12, which means they've just done the end of round scenario point, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that puts us on turn 4.
All right, U-Wings.
We got the 2U versus the full TIE Swarm Invader. It's going to be, I think, uphill. We're trying to climb very large mountains. We're going up Olympus Mons here.
All right, so it's Commandos time.
Yes.
Commandos. Don't forget about the Commandos.
It's Commandos time, and hope that you block the TIE Swarm all into itself or something. Everyone takes damage, and then you dead man switch and blow them all up. Something like that.
Sure, yeah.
These are the kind of plays we need.
Snapshot, and then
Yep.
Clan Run Commandos. Here's a question I've never asked before, or at least not recently. None of these. Oh, here it is. After you destroyed each other ship, which means the Commandos somehow avoid the dead man switch.
They're not dead. They're alive.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I don't. Cards that predate remotes existing. Just like how they had to go back and errata all the bomb effects to hit remotes.
This is the last round. Yep. I'm playing 5 rounds today, playing 5 rounds tomorrow, and most likely 5 rounds on Sunday. No, 4 rounds?
5.
2, 4, 8, 16.
Yep.
32.
Yep.
I'm going to give an official Dion update. Man, those chaff clouds, whatever he was doing over there,
was not the right place.
Better have worked. Well, let's go find out.
I'm curious too. Let's go investigate.
Okay, we were just checking in on the pastimes v pastimes.
Yeah, whatever's going on over there is a disaster for everyone involved.
Yeah, people are ionized. They're on chaff clouds.
Everyone's on chaff clouds.
Yeah,
except for Kylo and TIE Fighters. We're chilling.
Great job, them. But yeah, it's so we saw Dion's list, but he's fighting off against Wedge Luke Han, which is not what Kylo wants to see. 2 I6s who love shooting well.
Yep. But you have the tools to make sure everything's in chaff hell, which they very much were.
Yeah.
But also the bombers were there inside.
The bombers,
as well.
well, see, that was. I think they were trying to block them onto the chaff clouds.
Yep.
If that makes any sense. Hard to say.
We'll see. I mean, look, they were about to be eating chaff clouds again, so.
Yes, indeed.
So, Clanran Commandos, are these? Yeah, system phase. Did they launch while we were out there?
Hold on.
Holding. I'm still holding. Can I stop holding?
Hold on.
Holding. Will getting corrected on how Commandos works up there. Uh-oh, embarrassing. Got to make sure we roast Will. I think he might be saying, hey, the Commandos need to move. Can't quite hear what's happening over there. I'm in the dark too, Twitch chat. Lots of arm motions. Wait for it. There we go. I want you to see the Will hand motions. Oh, we can't see the Will hand motions. All right, we're back. Oh, did he move and then drop it? Is that what's happening? I'm so confused. Ah, okay. We're correct.
So it was the issue of that he thought he could launch them, which is fair. There's a lot of weird words on Commandos.
Because it says you may use the front or rear guides, but you're saying the
right, but it says the word drop.
Yep.
So, but he said he was just going to move them 2 forward at the start of activation.
Anyways,
but Saw's they're gonna wait till Saw moves. Yeah, they're gonna have to move
Saw and blah blah blah.
Yeah, so
it all works out roughly the same.
We're gonna wait for Saw to move, then they'll put those guys back. They're gonna be though about half a range behind them. I have literally been in this situation. I messaged Flipster.
Yep.
I was like, hey, there's no way to launch these remotes.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Or it might not have been Flipster. I might have just put it on the question
yeah,
forms or whatever.
Very understandable misread. That is...
Because it has the words front guide in it. If you guys...
oh, here comes onto the stream.
Don't say that ever again.
What? I'm lost.
What? Who? Me? What? That's not even who has them.
Saw does. There you go.
There we go. Now we can all read together. Reading is power. Knowledge is power. Terrible scan.
That's definitely a picture. The shadow over the requirements.
Shadow over the phone,
I like it.
Fair enough. Let me move this out of my mouth for a second. Or away from my nose, I guess. Yeah, you see, it does say front guides, which is what's very confusing about it.
Turns out the device itself has front guides.
Yep. Easy mistake to make. We corrected it though. I can't not correct things like that. Alright.
So I'm curious what Saw and Magva are going to do here. They're quickly running.
They're getting some snapshots at least, right?
I assume snapshot happened against someone. There's been a million ships in both of their arcs.
Yeah. Right, so got some. I don't think they did any damage though.
Yeah, does not look like it.
No worries, Nano. Yeah, I think everybody's thinking of it, especially once you start putting in like a drop seat bay for the Commandos. What they can and cannot do is very confusing.
There's a lot of words involved.
Well, a lot of things we don't do, right? Which is like, drop bombs that move around.
Yeah, drop bombs out of your side that move around. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, awesome though. They're one of my favorite parts of that Gauntlet expansion. To me, Gauntlet expansion, one of the most perfect. 5 factions, bunch of new activities, the craziest model in X-Wing.
That's pretty cool.
It's definitely the height of FFG engineering, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, AMG followed her through to the finish line, but the concept, though, impressive. So there we see the remotes actually get moved then, as they do. They get to shoot twice with an eyeball conversion, and they'll strain any ship that overlaps them. Whether that's them moving under a ship or a ship moving on to them. because that's just how overlap works in this game. Oh boy, this is going to be a close exit maneuver here for Vader.
Can he do it? Doesn't look like it.
Ooh, we got the block.
Sadly,
No follow-up.
Yeah, it's just like, well, Vader's not ripping Saw apart this turn, so that's good. Well, hopefully isn't ripping Saw apart. Still might.
He's stressed? Vader's stressed? It seems unnatural.
He was stressed when he started his maneuver, like from last turn.
Oh, from the
And
bump.
he just 4K'd, I think, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, quick pickup of dice there, so must have nothing been happening. I missed the green tie. Okay. I know we don't have them colored, but they're moving in a block, so like it's not really, it doesn't really matter who they are. It's just a type.
Whoa, they are all individuals with families.
They do have names.
They all have names, except the ISB Jingoists do have names. They're just the same names.
They have
different.
names, and Jingoist is like, I don't have a name. This is the title. This is my job.
True.
Okay, here we go. We see a crit going through.
Ooh, I don't know what's. Oh, crack shot. That's what that was.
Yeah, we're gonna see two going through there with that crack shot.
So we're getting crits into, I assume, Saw? I assume Saw. Yes, that's Saw because he launched the commandos. So at least one card. I see two cards.
Okay, he's telling him he's gonna give him a strain, threatening his agility dice. So he takes the strain, but dodges it. Well, aren't lucky. Fortunate enough to do that. Shouldn't have Vader cleared the stress. No, I believe he does enough 4K to keep shooting the U-Wings, as you do. Vader, no run, only shoot.
Yes, correct. You know what he's doing next turn.
Yeah, it's again a 4K.
I will 4K, and you're not stopping me this time.
All right, we see a third dice go down, so it looks like a crit coming in. Nope, gonna spin the focus. That was a Contraband Cybernetics off the Jingoist K-turn there. Oh, no, they didn't K-turn. They just left. Huh,
Just chilling.
straight chilling. Jingoists are crazy value for 2 points. They gotta sell some Pride of Mandalores. That's only halfway a joke. But like, Imperials did need good TIE fighters, right? Like,
Yep.
you can't rely on Iden and Hellrunner, who have to be expensive.
It seems like a very fine line. It's like, it's for all of second edition, it's been a very fine line of like TIE fighters being playable without being overwhelming. Because like 1 or 2 points in the 200 point scale, 1 or 2 points was like the difference between 7, 8, 9, whatever. Right. And now the difference between 2 and 3 points is, of course, 50% difference.
The loadout has helped, right?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
These 2-pointers can really shine. But then again, you can't run 10 TIE fighters at 2 points.
Not with that attitude.
Wow, I mean, certainly we could try. But I guess you could technically run 8 easily.
Yeah.
If we're like 7 in Hell. But then you don't have Iden now.
Yeah.
Now we're making meaningful choices still.
Oh, well, you get 7 in some 6-point ship. You get 7 in Soontir.
But you don't have Iden or Hellrunner, though, in that TIE Swarm.
I don't. You are correct.
So you don't have these Force multiplayers that are really like boosting the potential of the TIE Fighter. So when you don't have these
multipliers, I gotcha.
Effects, they can seem fairly weak.
Yep.
So understandable, probably 2 points. Should an I-4 be 2 points? Hard to say. Probably not, but. I guess I would. If you gave me something good with Wampa, is Wampa's ability only primary?
That's a good question.
No. Give me Wampa's cannon. Make him 3 points.
Give me the cannon.
Give me the heavy laser cannon, Wampa. Let's go.
I want the 5-die Wampa. Give it to me. If you get bullseyed by an Initiative 1 TIE Fighter, you deserve it.
That would be amazing. I would pay 3 points for that. That would be great. Well, 4-dice ion cannon as well. Wow.
That's much more reasonable. I want the dream. Give me 2 cannon slots so I can 5-die proton cannon people.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I mean, there is a big difference between a 2-point and 3-point ship.
Do you mind reminding them to score scenario points?
Right, what is our score?
They haven't added them yet. It should be 3 to 13.
Let me ask him.
Will he make it on camera? No, he did not. All right, we got there. All right, we're gonna not deafen you when he puts the head. And we're back. Okay, I will fix the score here, and that makes us turn 5.
Yep. I almost forgot. But it was like, wait, I like points.
Yeah, those seem good. Wait, you get 1 too. I don't like this nearly as much.
Never mind.
I'm good. Good on points. Rathos says, you know what, he's just going to make it happen in Yasby. Give him the cannon slot.
Heck yeah! Let's talk to... Let's talk to the legacy people. Maybe they can do it for us.
Wampa, 2 points in original second edition pricing. 3 cannon slots. Let's do it. Make it happen.
Yeah, I want Sync Laser. Eons.
Yeah, give me Sync Laser and Proton Cannon.
4 cannon slots.
Wampa.
I don't know what they're asking here.
Yeah,
they're asking...
you know what? True. Current Wampa is set to M for Mini when it should be set to W for Wumbo. W for Wampa.
I think they're double checking. What are they asking about? Let me...
Will is muting it out of habit as he stands up, so I'm talking to no one. We're just asking what the rule question there was. Was not clear. D's looking with eyes wide open, pure exhaustion in his face. 1 more day of Swiss to go, and it's not even the cut. Now he's just nodding knowingly. Rocking the man bun today. Not bun, like just top tail.
Top tail.
Top knot?
No, that would be the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
grow it out.
full-on, like, samurai shit.
Yeah, we need Samurai Yoon.
Sifudi.
What'd you say about my mother? Anyways.
All right, we got Magva slamming into TIE Fighters. What was the rules question, by the way?
They were just confirming the strain with the overlaps and stuff.
Gotcha.
I don't know exactly what the situation
Like with
was.
the with the commandos or whatever?
Just with the commandos.
Gotcha.
I trust the I didn't even question the thing. I just trusted the judge to answer correctly.
I don't even trust the rules reference to answer those questions correctly.
Well, you know, I wish I could. I wish I could argue. Well, I'm gonna do a Dion update here.
Uh-oh. You know what? I'm coming too. I gotta see the Dion update. I want to see the dumpster fire.
All right, thank you for back. Dion is dropping a Proximon on wedge, so that's looking pretty good.
Hey, you know what he didn't do?
He didn't grudge again.
No, very sad.
Didn't even measure for it.
No, didn't even care.
Didn't even care.
Grudge has all those words.
He's like, I don't know about this.
I don't read. I didn't come here to play school.
It's launches and drops. I don't know. Whatever that means. Anyways, I don't. Who knows what is going on? No ships are dead yet, so. And the bomber said
one there was something with like 4 cards on it on Nate's side. I think one of his T7 or T65s was dead.
I assume Wedge, who just got proxy mined. So
probably big if true.
Big true. Yep. So can someone give D a hug for me? Tell us from Sean Farley. He'll know.
Sure.
Okay.
You got it. He's not here right now. Where is he?
I will let him know.
Interesting. We'll make it happen.
Slinked off to practice his samurai sword skills. Fun walk. Dropping some updates from Crispy.
Speaking of updates, where'd our bushvacs go?
Game bushbacks.
Doing some TIE fighter sliding.
Okay, so who's got initiative here? Okay, so we still got to move the TIE fighter. Saw hasn't moved yet. I'm saying, you got to get these U-wings arc on somebody.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more stopping and just hoping to roll hits.
No, I mean they had Magwa's got contraband.
Yep. And Saw's damaged. Yeah, I don't know if my Saw damage is accurate anymore, by the way. Well, I'll update it after this round.
He's still on the board.
He's still here. It's fine.
This should be okay.
Vader, 4Ks again. So eventually makes it.
And can't, because it keeps his stress and the strain.
Nope.
He cannot boost out of that arc.
True. And he's got more commandos looking at him.
What?
Well, he's rotating. I don't understand what's happening.
What is up with these commandos?
I'm so lost.
I'm lost on these commandos.
Mandalorians aren't Discords.
Oh, oh! He thought he would take the Discord or the commando with him.
Oh, gotcha.
Not exactly how that works.
They just get stuck on the windshield.
So now we're reversing.
Yeah, and then we're fixing our commandos.
He saw his commandos drop. So we got dropped right on top of them. That's what it was. They just put them to the side.
Oh, gotcha.
They put them to the side to wait for Vader to move.
Yep, and then forgot. Or didn't mark it or whatever. I gotcha.
They figured it out.
They got there.
Sometimes you put a plane in motion and halfway through you forgot what the end goal was. That's okay, they figured it out. Oh, look at all that strain. No, so a strain and a stressed Vader. He gets to shoot first though. Gonna try to kill Saw here. Maybe take a range 1. Oh yeah, range 1, natty 4 hits. Get that Malice trigger. Haven't even talked about Malice. Because Vader's just been unable to do anything here.
Yeah, I assume that is the end of Saw.
Yeah, Saw dead.
Session.
Congratulations, Andrew Nuckols, with the victory. He will move on to Sunday's cut.
He will.
He ends the day at 4-1.
And early.
And early. There you go.
Jason fought the good fight. So uphill from the very beginning from just a minor mistake.
Yeah, that...
fought the good fight, but did not end up working out.
Okay. So, again, we are just menacingly low. Every time. It's just me squinting at the number. I apologize. So it was pretty funny though.
What? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow. Not at the mystery box yet.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's only day 2. Let's pay out the bets, and we'll do a giveaway. Type in the chat. Who is our winner
I lost all my money again.
Who is our winner here? This was player 1.
Yes, it was. All right, I will give you $5 to pick player 2.
I can't be bought or bribed.
Yes, I will pay you $1 million to pick player 2.
Write the check. Bring the stack of cash, sir. Anyways, we need those in the chats.
Oh yeah, I need to talk in the
I
chat.
only have
I
only
wanna
got
rig.
50,
All right,
50 eligible viewers.
hang on. Wait for it.
That's okay.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.